Hi everyone, so today we are the 20th of November and this is our test field. This is the end of the season and that's what we are looking at that moment. We're looking at compactness of plants, disease resistance, and the further blooming we can get in our region. So basically we are zone 8 on the Mediterranean coast but far from the coast. So you can see that the temperature starting to go down. I'm wearing a jacket. But also there's a lot of wind and it's pretty dry weather. We have a beautiful blue sky. That's really the south of France. That's our luck. So I'm going to show you a couple of varieties that are actually on the market and that are really good in terms of blooming and disease resistance. Let's jump. So here, that's a point of our selection that we dislike at the end of the season. You can see those big huge shoots. That's not at all a climber. It's not supposed to be a climber. And those shoots are what we call northern blot. And so those varieties, when you are in the south, they give you huge shoots that are not really nice, not really compact. So we try to avoid to have those varieties, even though sometime, once in a while, a variety like Leonardo da Vinci will do those things, but we selected it because we also look at the northern quality of a plant. So that's a no-no here, but in our German field, that would be a why not? Okay, this is another example. That's an HT. Well, I mean, in spring, it was a really nice HT. You end up at the end of the season and you have something like this. That's not good. I mean, the defoliation is terrible. You can see that the plants are barely surviving. So we're not gonna release that. It's just a question of how the plant is hard and ready for performing in your garden as best as the other plants cannot do. Okay, here we are in front of ball gown. It's for the moment only released in North America. The fragrance is delicious. As you can see, it's a big plant. It's really disease resistant, really nice for a big HT. Basically, when the cold will pass, you will cut down your plants and have it really lower to enhance a new blooming. So as you can see, it's a big flower on big canes, and well, maybe you can trail it if you're in the south like us. You can trail it as a climber and try it on. So basically, ball gum, great fragrance and great plant. Well, this variety is Bianca Knockout. So it has been released in Europe recently in the Knockout range to enhance the white version of Knockout. As you can see, this variety is incredible. Single flower, pure white. Look at the disease resistance. I mean, there's nothing in it, doesn't drop a leaf. It's a beautiful addition to your garden if you like white roses. There's a smell of honey in it that is incredible, really light. But it's beautiful, and you can see the stamens are so beautiful in it. It's like a modern rose with ancient look. Perfection. So this is Alliance. As you can see, it's a really compact landscape bush, really double. Look at that flower, so double. The beauty of it is disease resistance and the blooming. Don't forget that here we don't do anything. We don't garden the plant. We don't take care of them. Small, compact plant, full of blooms and beautiful disease resistance. So as you can see, you could taste it. It started in Europe this year and will come all over the world soon. So, Alliance Rose, and with a hint of fragrance in it. Okay, this is Fruity Petals from Radler in United States. And this variety is gonna be a great variety for our addition. The funny thing is, in US, it's considered as a climber. But as you can see, in the south of France, it doesn't climb. So that's why we are testing our varieties in different type of climate, different type of soil. And so we can see the differences between a variety. When people ask us, is it a climber or is it an hybrid tea? Well, I mean, try it. Yes, it should be an hybrid tea, but it could be trail as a climber. And this one is a great example of it. The color is really nice and with a hint of smell in it. Okay, here you have Pink Brick House from Jean Sproul. This is an incredible blooming machine. Flowers are really simple. They are really beautiful, but they keep giving you flower. The fruits also are really nice. As you can see, it's a nice red fruit on it, and you have flowers continuing. The disease resistance is tremendous. I mean, look at that. It's just beautiful, and it keeps blooming. It should be stopped like most of the varieties in that field, but it's continuing flowing. That's the most important thing. Blooming, blooming, blooming as far away from the season as we can. So thanks to Jim and for his great breeding, but that is an addition for your garden. Okay, this is our new addition to the Meilland line. It's mostly a balcony plant or a patio plant. It's sugar candy rose. Sugar candy rose starts its career this year in Europe and soon in US, soon in China, and all over the world. This rose is just incredible. I mean, look at the disease resistance. Yes, there's fruits on it, but it keeps still blooming. You can see there's some buds here and buds there coming on. And so basically that variety is really compact, really dwarf, and will be perfect to be used on your balcony. So you can check sugar candy rose, great addition for your little balcony. Okay, just to show you, this variety is not commercial yet, but you can see that a nice set of fruits with flowers is a great addition in a garden. This you can cut it and make a bouquet out of it and leave the flowers on it. But fruits are really good for the plants, and basically they are some kind of somewhat decorative. It makes the thing really lovely. So think about it when you're selecting a variety. Maybe select a variety with fruits because it will push the beauty of the rose throughout the season and during the winter. Okay, why am I showing you that? Well, it's to show what are we doing in terms of selection. We don't select only in spring, we don't select only in summer, we don't select only in fall, but we keep selecting during the winter. And you can see the difference with this variety on the right, which is incredible. I mean, it has leaves, flowers, it's beautiful. No name yet. But this variety on the left, I mean, that is like humongous. It's horrible. There's only fruits, there's no leaves, few colors. So that will be discarded from our selection, and this one will be pushed. Maybe the market doesn't want this variety just for the color or for the shape of the flower. But we don't care because we're looking for breeding material for breeding the next generation.